All right, so usually you say you have more people here in the
Yeah,
office?
absolutely. Usually we have more people here in office, but due to COVID, all our teams are working remotely. It's only myself and Adam here in the office.
You said like 25 people you have.
That's right.
Staff.
Right now we have 25 people.
So guys, I'm very excited about this project, and Endotech is as a software company, provides all of the trading on the back end, and DAISY is a project that is coming out right now. It has a huge goal and vision. We'll talk about that. And before, I just want to ask you, what is the background of Endotech? How it all get started? How long ago, and what are you doing with Endotech?
The company was founded in 2012 by Dr. Becker. She's world-renowned expert in the field of fintech, field of forex, commodities, futures, stocks, and it all actually began at 1999 when Dr. Becker founded Strategy Runner, or previous company.
1999.
1999. I was also part of that team more than 10 years ago, and we were developing actually the first trading platform for active traders. The next stage was actually we started to develop trading strategies for traders in different sectors. It was in forex, in stocks, in commodities, in futures. And the company was sold in 2011. And next project of Anna was actually Endotech. She founded it in 2012.
You were telling me that you had a huge platform with trading competitions around the world.
We were one of the first to create trading competitions for traders, and we also created many beautiful tools. Like, for example, we had a product called Guru. With this product you could actually copy paste best performing strategies directly to your portfolio. Back then it was something very new.
So this was 12 years ago, and Dr. Anna started it, and you joined her in the mission. And I think you were the first in the world who did this kind of thing with institutional clients.
That's right.
And you told me how many clients you had with them, like 50,000 institutional clients?
We had over 50,000 institutional clients, yes.
Banks and
funds and family offices and big brokers. We were working under very heavy regulations as well. So
Deutsche Bank.
Deutsche Bank, yes. And that's something that we're doing right now. It's not new for us.
There was no crypto at the time.
That's right. The internet was very slow.
Internet was very slow. So mostly forex and futures. So you had a pretty extensive background when it comes to fintech companies and managing, institutional funds. And you told me that Dr. Anna Becker was managing as much as $1 billion.
That's right.
All together.
That's right.
And that was like years ago.
We're kind of dinosaurs. Experienced dinosaurs.
So then Endotech was started 2012, and what happened during 2012 to when you started dealing with crypto? It was around
2017, 18 actually. In 2018 we
So from 2012 to 2017, what were you doing?
Yeah, we were actually developing private strategies for hedge funds and funds of funds in forex, in commodities, in stocks, mainly managing portfolios of millions of dollars, even hundreds of millions. And yes, in 2017, when all the crypto boom started,
it caught your attention,
obviously, it was very interesting for us to apply all our existing algorithms to a new world of crypto, and it turned out to be a very successful one.
So tell me a little bit about Anna Becker. Who is she as a person? What she accomplished? And I know she's like the head of all of these strategies.
That's right. Yes. Well, if you can find and call someone a genius, she is definitely a genius. She got her PhD around the age of 20. It was in mathematics and it was in computer sciences from Technion.
And Technion is the leading university
Yes.
in Israel, and
Not
in a
only in
worldwide
Israel.
level, yeah, it's very prestigious.
That's right. She was at the professor level back then. She was
You told me like at 20 years old, she was lecturing students in Technion
Yes.
as a professor.
Not as a professor. She didn't have title of professor, but yes, she was at that level exactly. Yes.
And she solved some kind of a math problem.
Math problem that
that
wasn't
nobody-
solved for 30 years.
30 years. Nobody can solve for 30 years a problem. She solved it. Wow.
That's right.
And she was studying what in Technion? Like
Computer science and mathematics.
mathematics. And then she moved into AI and fintech
Well,
heavily.
part of her PhD was actually it was about AI. So
Mm.
she started to develop, first algorithms back then.
Okay. So you started with crypto 2017, and what happened next? Like you started to onboarding institutional clients who want to trade crypto, like on Binance, on other exchanges.
We unveiled our website Endotech COO at the beginning of 2018. First clients started to come. The vision was actually to serve not only institutional clients,
Yeah.
but also to give this opportunity to retail customers, because there are people who want to start with a small amount of money, not millions,
Yeah.
and we gave them a solution. Actually, strategies that were previously applied to hedge funds and banks, any retail customer can start
They
working.
paid
with
for a
the same-
license.
They paid for the license, yes, and they started to use the same strategies that banks and hedge funds used.
Because I remember I met you last year, actually,
That's right.
and meeting on a cup of coffee. You were telling me, I think about $6,000 you were selling those licenses.
That's
and,
right. That's
back at the time, I think you don't do it anymore.
No, we have different pricing structure, but because we will launch soon the DAISY project, and Endotech actually we're responsible for the tech side of DAISY. We will talk about afterwards about this, but
You're a software company.
we are a software company. Yeah, we are not MLM company. Even we don't understand too much in MLM, yeah, but we understand very, very deeply in everything when it comes to AI and to trading strategies, and that's our part. And the whole idea of DAISY project is actually to develop a super intelligent system to solve actually a financial market, right?
So right now, those institutions that you are also currently working, what is the fee they're paying to trade on their own exchange with your strategies?
Well, it actually depends on their balance. Usually we charge our clients between 10 up to 20% of their trading balance, of their initial trading balance, as an entry fee.
So if they have $10 million to trade, 10%.
That's right. From 10 up to 20, it depends from which partner are you coming. If you come directly to us, it's a different price. If you come through some partner that we are working with, it's a different price. And also we have so-called performance fee. Usually it charged quarterly based on high water mark. We charge between 20 up to 25% usually from the performance that we provide to our customers.
And they're happy.
Well, just look at all our media channels and you will see responses from our real clients.
Like on Facebook, for example, if you look, there is some response to real clients trading on their own accounts with the strategy, and obviously you had a pretty great track record. So one of the strategies there was compounding. Since January 2018, was an average return of about 814% with an alpha strategy.
Yeah,
right.
Mainly the alpha strategies provide such high.
Which is a little more aggressive strategy.
Obviously, yes.
But 800% is very substantial, and that is during the bear market. 2018 was a bear market.
Endotech is market neutral. We work in both directions, long, shorts. People can choose less aggressive strategies that go long only, users can choose, more aggressive, which is alpha actually. And recently we introduced, by the way, leverage strategies. Obviously, they are taking longs and shorts, and this is by far the most aggressive strategy we have.
Leverage, of course.
High risk, high reward.
How many strategies whatsoever altogether?
Well, in our library we have more than 50 strategies currently.
And all these strategies can be seen on the website?
No, not all of them. Obviously, we have institutional customers that order custom-made strategies for them, for their needs. But our most popular strategies are, of course, on our website.
So now you have all of this obviously going on with the institutions, and we are about to launch this month's the DAISY, Decentralized AI System project, which there is a smart contract around this, and there is obviously a goal to develop this next generation DAISY AI algorithms and to start trading on large amounts. Can you talk about that? Like, what is the vision behind this project? What you want to accomplish and take things to the next level?
Well, the vision is first of all to work not only in crypto market. We want to extend it to more markets, to forex, to commodities, to stocks, and
which you already have experience.
Of course, yes. In Strategy Runner back then and until 2017, this was our main expertise.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just expanding more and more, and the whole idea of DAISY is actually to create a super intelligence on financial markets that can predict market in ways that people couldn't do before. So we are coming with completely new approach of predictions, and it's all of course based on AI, and using this super intelligence and finding connections between things that from the first glance there is no connection to the market, but after you start researching it you find those connections. One of the most obvious examples, of course, politics. When there are some big changes, it of course affects the market, and finding those
like presidential elections, like
course.
The sentiment.
Of course, and finding a lot of such sentiments and a lot of such connections will bring us, hopefully
better performance. Like,
obviously, yes.
You think the performance will greatly improve if you?
Absolutely.
Okay, so why $10 million? Like you want to raise that money, at least that just for the development of this, correct?
Yeah, development plus of course trading balance that will be used for not only just pure performance, but of course for our tests and many experiments we are going to do.
Right. So the goal as in the roadmap, like you want to in 2021 to have at least $500 million of assets under management to trade with, correct?
That's our milestone, yes.
That's the milestone. And I don't think you want to stop there.
Obviously. That's right.
You also want and have an intention to go public at some point, right? That's why we have this stock equity. So there is some road to get there.
That's right. Yes.
From regulation, everything, but that's the plan. That's the plan.
That's the plan. Yes, and hopefully we'll get there. If not in 2021, hopefully it will be in 2022. But as you said correctly, yes, there are many points that we need to solve before we go public, and that's actually why we need this investment at the end of the day.
So like this question I asked you a couple of days ago on the phone, we are right now in a pretty good bull market, which I believe just started with all the institutions and billionaires and wealthy families. They all started to invest Bitcoin. Like the just Grayscale Bitcoin Trust acquired 510,000 Bitcoin, and they're investing in Bitcoin like crazy. And this is just the beginning. As I see the next year, 2021, we might see Bitcoin, trade 5 times the amount, $100,000, $150,000 for one Bitcoin. And with that, a logical question that people have: why don't I just, hold my Bitcoin? Would this project and with your systems in trading could potentially, outperform just somebody that decides I would just want to hold my Bitcoin versus let's participate in this project and trade with your strategies? Could you outperform in the case of a crazy bull market and the price does goes up this much?
Well, we actually do it. We outperform hodl market since 2017. That's exactly what we are doing. There are many factors that I can give you to explain why actually holding strategy is not the best one.
I think Adam will touch about that.
Adam will explain it. But in general, our statistics that is visible to public, numbers cannot lie, right? All you need to do is just to go to our website and check numbers, and you will see that we clearly outperform market of hodlers.
Now that is like you started 2017. You started the peak or end of the market, or in the beginning of 2017?
The Endotech COO website was introduced at the beginning of 2018.
Just when you started the bear market.
That's right. And back then, our strategies were making over 2,000% annually in the bear market.
2,000% annually?
Yes.
So now with the bull market, it's also big gains. Like if you long in bull, I think that this past 2 months, October, November, you told me that you had some long positions that the strategies kept, and Bitcoin kept rising and it didn't sell.
And it was with leverage of 10.
Leverage of 10. That's great to hear. So essentially all of the tech development side, there's another part that manages all the smart contract, the Tron, all of this development. That's not you, it's other people who manage that part, right?
Yes, we of course coordinate everything, and the development is done by many parties right now. But again, yeah, we are actually responsible for the tech part of this venture called DAISY. And it's very important, by the way, I must say, about disclaimer,
yes.
Right? It's a very risky market, and DAISY project, of course, intention of the project is to create super intelligence in fintech, yeah, but customers must understand that there is a lot of risk involved in trading. Please do not trade with money that you don't have, that you cannot afford to yourself. It's very important to understand.
So there is a possibility of a loss, essentially.
But of course, like in every system, right? But again, based on our past performance, any client can go and check. Based on our past performance, clearly seeing that our clients are in constant profit.
That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. So essentially, what is happening right now with DAISY is that previously this type of technology that were available for big institutional guys, people who have $1 million, $5 million, $10 million to trade with, because they could afford those type of fees. Now the average person can still participate in this project.
Absolutely.
Even if they have $100 or $500 or $1,000, they can be part of this. So that's exciting.
That's exactly what we are doing. Yes, the initial packages start at $100 and they go up. But yes, any retail customer can join this project.
Do you plan to sell at some point to the company, like to grow big?
Well, we don't think about this right now. Our goal is, to provide profitable strategies for our customers, and future will tell.